hard now for them to get what they need. The parents of these children have to fight their butts off to get it. And I'm just concerned, is there going to be enough staff to help these children so that they can learn? Or are we going to have to look for another school to put, our kids in? Just concerned about it.
Thank you. Gerard Renzine, followed by David Johnston.
I think I can comment at this time. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. David Johnston, followed by Whisper Jones.
I'd just like to say that you made a comment about the village hall going up recently in the district, and that's pretty good. I'm glad that they were holding line for such a long time. But obviously something went wrong there, because I would think that everybody, not everybody, but most of the people in the school district that work, their wages haven't gone up, and probably if they have gone up, they probably would keep pace with the inflation. So I thought we hope as a board in finding more ways to keep the budget down, because you should learn how to live in your budget too. And I was just I thought about the sports activities and other extracurricular activities that every child doesn't take part in. Maybe a fee-based system would be better, where we use after-school sports, football teams and baseball teams and other things like that. Maybe if there's a small contribution made, maybe that would make it so we can get back some gym teachers that all the kids use. And that's good that the administration took it free. Maybe the teachers and other staff should think about that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnston. Whisper Jones.
If it wasn't for my teachers that you were going to fire, my son wouldn't talk. My son wouldn't write. You're cutting special education. What for? Can you tell me that? What is that going to benefit my children? Why should I stay in your district and give you my hard-earned money for your paycheck? Waiting for you.
Ms. Jones, as I said during my presentation, all of the teacher cuts are difficult. I don't know who your children are, but if you have specific concerns,
I have one in elementary school, one in middle school.
Talk to the principals first, and if you're not able to reach a resolution with programming, contact Dr. Kavanaugh.
I am working with the principal and the guidance counselor at both schools.
Good.
But my contract went in, as long as you take a pay cut, my kids don't get their education screwed anymore.
Thank you, Mrs. Jones.
That concludes the hearing of the citizens. We'll move into the committee agenda. I have a motion for approval of the February 14th regular meeting and February 28th special board meeting. Motion and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion's carried. Mr. Taliger, Finance Committee.
This is an informational item. The most recent audit has been completed and turned over to the trustees of Health Consortium. The auditor did 2 years, 08-09 and 09-10. The Health Consortium is in solid financial shape. On page 8, the Ligonier Valley's share of the consortium's fund balance of $11 million is $545,000. Right now, the consortium is considering a potential health insurance increase of 6 to 7% in the PPO health plans and possibly 20% in the older indemnity plans. The consortium this year is running ahead of projections. I just want to say that we talked about this at the meeting last Thursday. They have not voted to set rates yet for the new year. But as your voting trustee, I've already made my voice apparent down there. I will be voting no to any potential rate increase for next year. We are on solid financial shape, and considering the hits we have taken in other revenue categories, I could not in good conscience vote for an increase this year. I will have more hopefully at the April meeting as they continue to debate whether to have a rate increase or not. But the consortium is on a very sound financial shape. We're running ahead of projections for this year. So again, that's why I feel we don't need to have a rate increase at this time. Thank you.
Motion and second on F-1811. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
I move for F-1911.
So motion and second for F-1911. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
I move for F-2011.
The motion and second for F-20-11. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
I move for F-2111.
The motion and second for F-21-11. Is there any discussion?
The West Point Intermediate Unit attended a Montvista meeting, and they are very seriously concerned about any increases. Our increase was approximately $132 for this year. They have not raised any increases for over the last 15 years. They are cutting back on several different positions there. I think they are fiscally responsible, therefore I recommend that we approve this budget.
Further comments on F-21-11. Mr. Bean.
I will vote no for the same reason I voted no last year for this budget. They include $10,000 for board members to go to national conventions. I totally disagree with that. If a board member, they are members of the board of the school districts. If those school districts want to send those members to a national conference, then they should do so and they should pay for it. That should not be an IU function as far as I'm concerned. The other item they have in there is $6,000 for their winter getaway retreat. Same thing last year, and I totally disagree with that. Our retreat costs us nothing except for a pizza. We do that in administration building, and there's no reason in the IU, with their large facility, has to go to Seven Springs or any other resort area to get away. So on the basis of those two items, I vote no, and I say that.
I appreciate that, Mr. Dean. I do not attend any of those trips to San Diego or wherever they go. I don't believe they should be. I guess some of them do. So, that's certainly good for all.
Well, there was an issue in the trip last year about, I think it was Enfield or Bingford, where several members have gone to the national